So, yeah, let's talk about some things. Let's go ahead and unpack this game. I'm going to try to stay away from hyperbole, and I'm going to just try to give you all the facts of what I see it. Let's get to it. Las Vegas Raiders versus the Cleveland Browns, and this was a beatdown. And for any Cleveland Browns fan out there that really want to talk about the playoffs and situations, there's a couple things that we got to get to in terms of let's being honest with ourselves. This is now the third time we played a team who is a playoff caliber team, and there's a common denominator and common theme every time we see the Cleveland Browns play somebody that's good. We see them get physically dominated. And when you getting physically dominated and you getting pushed around, I can't seriously back that. Can't seriously back that. I can't back you as a contender. And if anybody's watching my videos and everybody watching my blogs, let's get out here and be clear with a couple things. I've always been setting this thing up. I've been talking about this since the beginning of the season. Blog after blog. Browns defenders are slothed. Why the Browns need to go do something and make a trade like Yannick Ngakoue. Right? Consistently talking about number 23 Anderson Sadejo and why the Browns keep trotting him back out there on the field. Consistently talking about finding somebody else other than Myles Garrett that can rush a passer. I've been consistent about this from the jump. But sometimes people like to play around, and they think because I play around and laugh and joke and I tell stories all the time, and I like to give you some narratives, that I ain't keeping it real with y'all. Like, I'm not giving you nuts and bolts of what you need to understand when it comes to this football thing. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you that I know more than you, but I know more than you. I'm going to just keep it 100 with you. If the Cleveland Browns keep playing like they is today, the Cleveland Browns have an opportunity to lose to every single team that they got on that schedule the rest of the way out. I told you in the blog before, this game had trap game written all over it. I just got off Twitter and people talk about trap game. What do you mean this is a trap game? The Raiders are a good team. How could this be technically a trap game? A trap game is this. I told you this. I don't have a problem if the Browns come out and they play hard, play discipline, play with intensity, play with fire, play with emotion. 9-10 guys running to the football, ball hawking, getting there with an attitude, playing with a personality, playing with energy, effort, focus, determination. I don't have no problem with you coming up short at the end. Because guess what? That team is getting paid too. And I told you earlier in the week, the Raiders was a real good team, 3-3. But you saw what they did to Kansas City Chiefs. You know what they got in terms of what they have in their coaching staff and Gruden. So when you come out there in this game and the Cleveland Browns are out there and it's a terrible weather game. It's cold, it's rainy, it's snowing, it's horrible. But guess what, Cleveland, Ohio? Did everybody just grow up and just move from Florida? I don't know about y'all that's watching this blog. I got about, 2,000 people that subscribe to the blog. Maybe it's a couple people from here, other teams that see my blog like it, or maybe some people that just caught it later on, and maybe different parts of the country. But like me, I was born and raised in Northeast Ohio. I was born and raised in Northeast Ohio. Born and raised. You know how many games and days I've seen where it was raining and snowing and sleeting? They was playing out there. The weather was bad, yes, but I don't went out for recess with games like that. I done played recess games that look like that. If you're gonna play in Cleveland, Ohio, that's part of the game. Did you wake up and not understand what the geography was? So when I got a bunch of people in my timeline talk about how bad the weather was, I'm looking around like, where the hell you think you was born at? Did you just grow? Did you get transplanted here overnight? Goes back to the mentality. Goes back to the mentality. Brett Favre was never complaining. He wanted people to come to Lambeau in the winter. I need you to come up here in the winter. And Brett Favre was still throwing the ball 40, 50 times a game. Now, granted, I'm not saying that Baker Mayfield should have been throwing the ball 100 times a game. Actually, to be truthful, this blog don't even talk about Baker Mayfield. Because I think that's a point of contention that we got to get to, too. We done all this talking about OBJ, all this talking about Baker Mayfield, and it's a lot of steak eaters. It's a lot of breakfast buffets. Big boy breakfast buffet people that been hiding, coattail riders that ain't done nothing all year, and they still talk about we 5-2, we this and that. Listen, this defense been trash since day one. It's been trash since day one. And I'm gonna give credit to the Oakland Raiders for coming out here and doing what they did old school football. You know what the Raiders said? All you needed to know is the way they came out with their playbook. They was like, oh, we're going to try to pull a couple people and we'll try to do... No. John Gruden was like, no. We're going to run straight at you. Nothing fancy. Straight. Run right at you. Let me hit you in the mouth. Let me test your gangster. Let me test your temperature up front. Let me see what y'all talking about. I don't think you really want to put your hand in the dirt. I really don't think you want to hit nobody today. And they found something. Weak tackling. Arm tackling. People trying to belly to back suplex people. This ain't WWE. I got dudes down here slinging jerseys. If you don't go up and put your face mask in somebody's chest, you ain't tackling nobody in the league. And that's the problem. The Raiders came out here. They didn't look like they was cold. They didn't look like they was frigid. They didn't look like nothing was wrong with them. And you know what they came in? They ran a quick passing game. They ran a three-step game. They ran the traditional West Coast game. And I knew they was coming in to run the West Coast game. It ain't nothing crazy. It's medium passing game. Fullback, tight end, quick stuff. Quick stuff. And a power running game. Josh Jacobs ain't have a 100-yard game all year until just now. Just now he do. And I'm going to tell you what right now. We get happy and excited. Pumped up, jazzed up. I do radio in Cleveland, Ohio every single weekend. I'm on the air all the time. And I go back and forth with Cleveland fans because they just happy. They just happy. They just happy to have a winning record. They just cool with just being in the mix. They just, listen, they're the people that just want to see the graphic on Fox or CBS that say the Browns are in the hunt. Use a bunch of in the hunt guys. Because you would have been still echoing the same sentiments that I told you what was the problem with this team from Jump Street. When I said, how come I haven't heard any upgrades on defense? Why is Sendejo still back there? He got beat on the post corner. They lucky they didn't get that boy Ruggs that touchdown. He got shook out of his panties. He got hit with that corner out. He got ran over 3 or 4 times. Let's talk about Goodson. Goodson, stop running around with your hair on fire just because you call out plays. They're over here doing this. They doing this. I think they're going to do this. Quit going out these random hand signals. You ain't no third base coach. Stop giving all these damn hand signals and get ready and get set and get down here and read your keys. I seen you on roller skates all day. Running around here, olaying off blocks. Ole, 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 ole. You look like a matador. Running around here dancing. I can't stand dudes that think you doing your job. You doing your job because you calling defenses out. Good gracious. Soft as Toll House cookies out on a full day with some hot chocolate. Your mama didn't just surprised you. Well, look at here. My mom got these Toll House cookies ready to go. Y'all soft as you know what. And that's been a case. That's been a theme on every good team you play. Physically dominated. And let's talk about this too. Let's talk about this. You see, I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm equal opportunity. I only talk about what I see on the field. I'm equal opportunity. Hey, Kevin Stefanski, you doing what you can, right? But your boy Barry, he's not helping you out. He's not helping you out. Y'all might want to have a long, hard conversation and look at what he's talking about with this roster. Because you have multiple holes. Multiple holes that you need to fill on this defense. And I don't care what nobody said. I don't care if you're 5-3 right now. You got an opportunity to lose every single rest of these games on your schedule if you come out here and play like that. I don't know what y'all thought. You got to earn every single win in the NFL. You got to go beat these teams. And everybody in the Cleveland want to play the schedule game. Well, we're better than them. Or they got a terrible defense. Have you looked at your defense? Have you looked at your defense? Stop telling me every single Sunday on these shows about how terrible somebody else's defense is when you act like you ain't looked in under your own bed. You ain't cleaned your room up. You just put your toys under the bed. It's trying to hide these characters in the back seven. It's time out for that. That's high school stuff. That's high school. You don't hide. You can't hide that man back there. I'm telling you, Mr. Barry. What you waiting on? Everybody else is making moves. What you waiting on? Oh, you think it got bad? You ain't seen bad. You ain't seen bad. Because here's the thought process. Don't get happy because you're 5-3. You think the Texans still ain't got, you think the Texans ain't got better ball players than what we seeing? They ain't got Deshaun Watson? What? See, that's what I'm talking about. Your Raiders is good, but don't act like the Texans ain't got ball players. Let's not act like you still don't got 2 games against the Steelers and 1 game against the Steelers and the next game against the Ravens. Let's be clear about that. People chalking these wins up. Y'all didn't learn nothing from last year chalking them wins up? We lost to Duck Hodges, Duck Dynasty, and we went out there to Denver and lost to a 3rd-string quarterback that never played before in his life. Picked him off the practice squad. Listen. You can come with the hyperbole. Oh, the world isn't coming to an end. The world isn't coming to an end. Knee-jerk reaction. Listen, fake conservatism, like you missed me with that. I told you. I talk about what's on the field and what's happening. And what's on that field ain't going to get nothing done. The Browns need 3 new linebackers. All new. All new. All new. You heard what I said. All new. Like the lineup when he's coming out for fall season. All new lineups here or on the most watched station, CBS. All it is NCIS, Atlanta, NCIS, Topeka, Kansas, NCIS, Seattle. We done seen this play before. Stop trotting these talkies out here. I see him run up free. Once again, getting shook up. I don't understand it. This is multiple times during the year. We got regular backs looking like Gale Sayers, Barry Sanders, and the second coming, Eric Metcalf. Ain't even giving you moves. They ain't even moving their body. They just doing head motions like this. And you way over there. They're like, oh yeah, just give the Browns players blinks. Breathe and blink for them cats. They call y'all 2B. All you got to do is breathe and blink, and the Browns players go for everything. They were like, take a deep breath, blink. He way over here. It's magic. Shit, wow. Boy, I tell you what. Shout out to the Raiders. Another competent team coming in here, coming off the ball, punching people in the lips, and getting out of there with that dub. Getting up out of there with the dub. Gruden called his team out, said y'all was playing like hot garbage on defense. Guess what they did? They came out there, they was knocking the ball loose, they was playing aggressive, they got turnovers, they stopped the run. And all you need to know about this game is that Derek Carr ran a read option for about 20 yards. He found it no need to slide. No. Why slide? The game is the game's not even a question at this point. Derek Carr decides, you know what? I need to get my yak up. Let me get my run after catch up. Let me get my run out. Break me a couple tackles. This dude didn't even slide. He like, nah, read option. Read option. I'm Derek Carr. You can't tackle me. No fear. He ran 2-3 people over. It is what it is. Last but not least, let's get to the spotlight. Spotlight of the day. Wasn't nothing to write home about on that offense. I'm not gonna kill y'all. Yeah, it was some sort of storm, some sort of hail, windstorm, snow. But guess what? I'm just gonna say, Bernie Kosar and them boys back in 85, 86, 87, they wanted people to come up there. I don't know what y'all gotta do, but y'all better fix it. Y'all better get it together, because that's supposed to be a home field advantage. With climate change is happening, right? You know, politicians, climate change is happening. But it ain't going to happen overnight like that. We still got a thing called winter in Cleveland. So yeah, it might be kind of bad. But we still got to complete passes. And unless we put a dome up, deal with it, people. Deal with it. Today, we ain't even talked about our quarterback. You know why? Because in today's game, I feel he played no part in it. He threw the ball to people, drops. For the most part, he was on target. It was a tough game. I mean, the wind took the ball out of a lot of different places. I get it. Baker, we're not even talking about Baker today. But there is a cat I'm talking about too. Hey, David Njoku. Let me talk to you real quick. David Njoku. You R&B backup singer. You Shabba Ranks R&B singer. You need to stop worried about color coding your dreads. You need to stop going to your hairdresser talking about, I want the gold on this side, and then I want the blonde on this side. You know how crazy you look? You out here requesting trades every week. Anonymous emails. They're like, bro, Stefanski and Barry like, hey, did you get that email from David and his representative? It's like, yeah, I think he's using an alias Tiffany Johnson. Yeah, I think he used Shadrick Moss the other day. So I think he's sending random emails. He really wants to get up out of here. We're not trading him, though. You need to stop worried about your trade demands, and you need to catch the damn football. You need to catch the ball. You got hit right in your face, right in your kisser, right in your billfold, in your trap. You got hit with a football in your mouth, and you got the nerve to be rolling around here talking about you demanding a trade. Like, bro, somebody need to tell you, you not Tony Gonzalez. You not Shannon Sharp. Somebody need to pull you aside. Hey, bro, you ain't Antonio Gates out here, bro. Like, keep coming. Like, just keep going. Listen, you're not Jason Witten in his prime. Come on, we gotta keep talking to you. You ain't Kellen Winslow Sr. I didn't say junior, I said senior. I said, but quiet as kept, you might not be better than junior. All I'm saying, cuz, is you be out here dropping this rock, you be getting hit in the face, And you be running around here demanding these trades. I want to trade. I don't want to trade. Bro, understand something. They about to trade you to the shadow round. They're going to trade you to the Siberian Huskies for a 3rd round pick, three tangerines, and a random Microsoft Word update from 2003. If you don't get your act together, you'll be up out of here demanding these trades. The only person that played hard today that should get a check is Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt gets a check. That's it. Kareem Hunt get a check. I think Jarvis played okay. He dropped the ball a couple times. But the way he got hit back with the back of his head at the end of the game, hey man, Baker, don't throw that. He got hit with a back. He got hit in the back of the neck with one of them hanging salami wrap things. You know how be in the store, it'd be like an Italian deli, and they'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go to my butcher and like, bro, he got destroyed in the end zone. Don't throw that ball up there like that, babe. Blame it on the wind. But other than that, this game was sloppy. It was trash. I don't want to watch it. I really don't want to watch it on All 22. This looked like a high school JV game that's right before the playoffs that people was doing, even though they didn't make the playoffs. There's like, yeah, my team, we're not in it. We decided not to be in the playoffs because of COVID, but we're going to play one last game. Nobody had no heart, no integrity, no nothing. Y'all came out here, and y'all might want to go in the bye week and understand one thing. Enjoy the bye week. But I'm telling you what. Hey, Mr. Barry, let's not act like, let's be clear. Let's be 100% clear. Your best players, they still came from Dorsey. Oh, you thought we weren't going to get you neither? Your best players is from Dorsey. Chubb, Hunt, Can we go? Jarvis, we going to keep going? Myles Garrett, that's 3 right there. We want to keep going? Your best players are from another regime. You might want to do something to fix this flag football team defense that you out here parading around as a defense in this little week hiatus. We ain't got no time for that. Or you can win. You can lose about 6 in a row. You can lose about 6 in a row. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable, bro. What I saw today, listen, Ohio State come out there and get their money off. They can't cover them receivers. As always, man, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Shout out to the Raiders for coming out here and playing football and acting like y'all been in some cold weather before. It took a West Coast team to come out here and play North Coast football. It's a damn shame. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Go home, get your ass back in the weight room, and be back here on Tuesday. Peace.